Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to Force Town here in Cities Skylines. We're back, boys. We're back, giving it big ones, and today we're going to be building a brand new industrial area. And it's not going to be a dirty industrial, nor is it going to be offices. We're going to build our very own little farming community and try and build a little residential town near it slightly. For the peeps over there. It's going to be quite cool. A nice little country area. I'm quite excited to get set up. So if you guys are enjoying the series and this episode, then make sure you smash that like button down below if you want to see more from City Skylines. So we're going to get out of this cool little mode right now. We've got a little bit of death going on over here. So we should really take care of this quickly. So we don't... Oh, we have one kind of... what's it called now? Crematorium. We'll set another one up and we'll kind of drop this one kind of there. I'll kind of handle all the death situation right now. We're doing pretty good then. Things are running really smooth. We don't have any major traffic issues. And, well, I say we don't have any major traffic issues. We have like this monstrosity. It is what it is. The main issue gets caused... Well, it's not a main issue. The traffic flows. It's just, you know, they're getting stopped and whatnot. It's only in certain times of day. It's not a major issue, but it is quite a high-density area. But in other places, we're okay. And that's mainly down to the fact that the majority of people walk to work, which is really helpful for us. So the farming area, I want to take place over here. Now, before I get it set up, there's a few things I want to do. I want to change this little intersection here into like a four-way crisscross. Which has a roundabout over here, which connects that up. So the city's connected and then get to and from. And then we do some form of connection to create or connect up this area for our farming place. So we're going to pause the game straight away. And we're going to go in. And we're going to delete all the roads here. As we're going to set our own little junction up. And it's going to be beautiful. So we've got a few different options to what we can choose from. We got the standard one, this, which is handy. What else could we go for? I don't want to go for a roundabout. What kind of... Well, that's too fun. We've had that before. It's too funky. What about this? That could work. It's small enough. I don't want a small little four-way one. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too elaborate. I think we're going to go for... Where's that one I just had? Is it this one? This one here. Meaning... We're going to have to slightly delete the bridge. There we go. We'll come back and replace it in anyway. So if I connect that up there, like that, we'll delete this back a bit so we can get a nice little curvature on. And then get the highway set up. So that gets to there. That connects to there. That's all connected. And then we need this to come down. So into there. Beautiful. Look at that. It was like this always existed in the first place. That's how good this is. So is it going to be worth it? Are the slip-on roads going to be substantial enough? That's just something we're only going to find out over time with. So I need the big roundabout now, which I'll get connected in, which is going to get connected directly here. Which we have the oil area here for another industrial area. But I won't set that up just yet anyway. So I now need to get the highway road in. So if I start here on this one. And bring that across to there. And then get the opposite one to go this way. To there. And recreate these little connections. So that one there. Alright, let me take the snap to grid off. Beautiful. We'll use the move it tool to kind of fix the last little bits up. So that connects to there. That connects to there. So let's get the move it tool to kind of fine tune it slightly. So beautiful. Beautiful. And over here. Beautiful. That's that connection taken care of now. And we'll do this one here. So we will put the grid back on. And we'll bring this one down first to here's fine. There we go. And then we create that connection. Look at that. That is beautiful. We'll just do the final adjustments. Nice. So that there has the connection all set up. Perfect. So let's go back into play mode then and let's just see this kind of take care of itself. Now, a few of them are going to be all over the place right now. I just want to see how the traffic handles these smaller slip roads here. Should be fine. We'll just see how it plays and how it kind of progresses through. It's beautiful, mate. So the heaviest traffic is going to be coming from this route to go down to there. And obviously this route to go round and go up to there. But we should handle it just fine. Perfect. So we've got a few cars coming in this direction now, vehicles, which is going to free up this junction slightly. And maybe a few of those. We'll see how it plays out. But ultimately, it's looking pretty well. So I want to get this little farming area set up. So what I'm going to do is I think I'll set up not the connection first, but like the brief area to how I kind of slightly want it. And I'm thinking I'm going to use the dirt roads. So where's the dirt roads? To create a nice little country bumpkin area. And we'll do it on the hill. Or no, we'll do it mainly here. Because well, we'll do it this area, this direction. It's probably the best place to do it, isn't it? Yeah. Right. So let's create a grid then. I'm thinking I do the grid in this fashion. Or we'll get the straight line on. So if I have the line like that. And it goes up diagonal. How does that look? That could be quite cool. So we bring it over by 1. Have it connect up to there. And then cut back in. And then that's the kind of grid format I have for the farming area. I think it'll be quite nice. It's quite a unique change to it. So then we'll cut this one down. But this will ultimately come down to here. And connect back into there. Nice. Liking it. And then we can have this connection come out. Bring it back down. Like that. So I'm trying to create a nice little semi-grid area. It's all going to be mainly farmland. And then we have like a small section for a residential area. Where all the workers then live. So bring this up. Up and up. Bring this up and up and up. Do you know, actually I like that kind of idea of having it not fully be gridified. That's actually a nice idea, isn't it? I can have this come up to about there and snap in. Right, so that's our main farmland area. And then we want like the main route access to and from the highway. Which we're going to set the connection for that. Maybe here. The entrance to come in. So then we want it. Do I want it to come off a roundabout? It would be ideal, wouldn't it, for handling the traffic. Coming off a roundabout like there. Or do I make the whole thing be a roundabout? See, the decisions I've got right now are crazy. Right, we'll create our own little connection. So if I place the roundabout here. Delete this. Right, we're going to create our own little connection to it. So, slip roads then. We have this one coming off here. So how do I want it to play out? Unless I have the whole highway be connected to the roundabout. If I pause it. Delete this. Then get the roundabout like here. Would that be too much? I want to see how the traffic handles it. So if I got the highway now. So disconnect a little bit closer. And of course create these connections. Because it's the main central highway in and out of the city. Or in and out of the kind of district, should I say. I'm not too sure how it's going to react. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah. Okay, so then I want then, which will be, we'll go for this kind of type of road. And we'll have it come off here. And we'll have it just go by 1 block along. No, 2 along. Before it switches up into a different style. But just so I can get the connection on this. So I'll have that there, and then have that version going that way. We've got that connection set up. So hopefully it plays out just fine. Just got to give a few moments for those guys to kind of reroute themselves. And then the road switches up then to one of these, which is known as the 4-lane with decorative trees. Which we'll use this to get connected up with this road here. So we'll go straight on this first. To about there. And this can go straight there. Which then creates that curvature. So they're really liking the fact that they're going down here and back up. I don't like the fact that they're doing that. I think it might be down to like they need a like what are they doing? What I'll do, I'll change this up to a slip road. They're less, yeah, now they're not going to use it. So we'll just wait for the traffic to disappear. So we've changed up the road there to a 4-lane road. And that's mainly because I'm not liking how that's kind of elevated, to be honest. Let me just put it into play mode now so we're not going too crazy. Can I bring the elevation down? I'm going to try and select as much as I can. Right, there we go. Right, and then we need to bring it down, don't we? So which is the one that kind of align heights? Right, how do I change the height? Copy, bulldoze. Which one is it now to follow? I don't want to follow the terrain. Right. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Right, calm down, boy. Right. Align the heights. Dear god. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of bulldoze this here. So I don't like how it's kind of turning out. We'll get that road set back up. So it's going to be like that no matter what I do, isn't it? I don't really want it like that. What if I don't choose that road? What if I choose this one? Yeah, we'll go with this one. This will be the better option. There we go. That connects it up there. And the reason for I'm doing that is so I can then take the normal road coming off. Like here. And we can create like a small little slight residential area. So where it kind of does filter in to, as you can now see, the what's it called? The dirt roads. It will filter into there, but ultimately it's going to be where we have a very small residential section for the people who work on the farms. So we have it come out by 1 there, so we can create like cul-de-sacs. Like that, and we have 1 over here. 1 there. So that will be like a small little area. This will be quite cool, this, when we get it all set up. So I'm going to do some piping works now then. So we'll bring it down to here. So to kind of just do the outskirts quickly. There we go, and then fill in all the little gaps. So I want to see as well how well that highway is now going to hold up the majority of the traffic. We'll see what happens when we get... Alright, let's connect this up quickly. When we get all the buildings now coming in. So water's going to be connected. That's fine. So what I really want then is to first zone this area. So if I zone it, let's paint the tool down now. This is the first area of zone, believe it or not, too. So I kind of need to zone some of my other areas. Again, we'll just zone it right up to there. I'm trying to get like just overlay as well, so we can turn this into industrial farming. We'll also set this up its very own zoned area. So we've got Evergreen District and the Bedford District, which is pretty cool. What we could do, guys, if you want to rename these districts, let me know in the comment section down below. But there we go. We'll get that up to there. Now, we'll actually get that set up to there as well. There we go. Right, sweet. So we want, then, this to be a farming district. There we go. And we want this sufficient self-sufficient buildings. No. No residential specialists. No. Okay, we don't want to mess around with anything for those. So we've got those set up there. So industrial-wise now, if I drop it down, these should only then create farming areas. That's literally all this should then create. So place all that in. And let it do what it's got to do. Then over here then we'll play this to be all low residential, because this is where we're going to have again all of the kind of think of it as it's kind of like a little country area, if that makes sense. Get rid of that there. It's kind of like a little country area, like a little country what's the word I'm looking for? Like a little town, a little village. A little village, there we go. We can call it a little village, couldn't we? Yeah, it's set up there. So as that now builds and does what it's got to do, we'll let it take over. But we do need to do other areas, don't we? Like for zoning. So if I zone then, let's get the big paint tool, this area here. Because this is going to be like, this is of course our office area. So try and get it painted quite nice. Try and keep to the border of the road. It's probably easier to do this tool, yep. Nice, mate. Get rid of all of this. There we go. So this then is obviously office buildings. So office specialization. We won't do IT cluster. We'll just leave it as that because you don't want to specialize it in a certain area. But that's now become our Summit Square, which is nice. They don't have... Oh, they don't have power. I forgot about the power. We could do some wind turbines up here, couldn't we? Yeah. Let's do some wind turbines, like, as if it is in the countryside. There we go. Wind turbines added in. That's pretty dope. They should now all have power. Beautiful! Let's get the rest of the districts in them. So this is going to be one district as well. Trying to paint this nice. Because we can set... Oh, damn it. We can set the districts to have, like, certain abilities and powers and whatnot. But as of right now, I'm not going to focus on it too much. It's just nice to have the districts now in. Which this is the Bedford District. Wait, did we have a Bedford District? We did, yeah. Right, we'll rename that in just a second. We'll have this to be, obviously, one district as well. Which is Foggy Park, which is quite a cool name for an industrial area. This here can be its own district, which is a very small residential area. Which is King Hills, which is quite a cool name considering it's on a hill. And this here has its own district too. Which this is going to be called Valley Park. Nice, I like these names. These are quite cool names. Wait, I've just got our own added one in there, didn't I? Right, let me just sort this out quickly. There we go. So, might as well bring this down to where it's eventually going to end. So, Valley Park, Summit Square, the Bedford District, which... Ooh, we kind of want to change it, don't we? Alright, so Bedford District. Let's quickly change this. So, give me some name suggestions in the comment section down below of what we could call these places. But I'll call this... this will be the first one that we actually name. We'll call this Falls Valley. There we go. We'll call it Falls Valley. That's the first area we renamed there. So give me some names for all these different areas, guys. Let you in the comment section down below. But this is now getting set up for the farming area. So we'll fast forward a little bit then so we can get it all placed in. We don't have that high demand of traffic around this area. And we shouldn't technically have, again, that high demand because it's not a very high traffic area, if that makes sense. It's only farming. It's only farming, which you can now see. Oh, which I'll do as well. I just kind of figured out. If I get rid of this area here and then turn this to be low commercial, because they're going to need a commercial area over here anyway. That will then serve those guys well. So we have no workers because obviously, of course, no residential. But we're going to set up a bus route to get over there as well. It's quite some distance to get over there on a bus route, but it's something that we're going to need. So we'll set up a new line. And we'll set up the line on... So create a new line on... Where should we set it? On here? No, we'll do it here. Create a new line there. And all it's going to do is take a bus route all the way over. Stop directly here. Come down to about there. Drop off people there. Come down to here. Drop off people here. Drop off the rest of the peeps up here. And then make its way back and complete the line. So there's a couple of drop-off points there so people can choose where they want to go. But ultimately it creates that bus route. And workers can get to and from that area. We've got a little bit of residential now moving in. So the workers have slightly dropped down. They're connected to the main grid. Nice. This is pretty cool, isn't it? It's a nice little area that we've now finally got set up. So at some point we'll get the little mining / oil. I think it's the oil, isn't it? It is oil area set up as well. In terms of our city stats now, have a check it out. In terms of public transport, nearly 500 people a week are using buses. 13 a week using the train. We've only got one train in there, no line set up anyway. So makes complete and utter sense. But we've got a backlog of no buses. Right, I need to sort out the lines. Because we don't need that many on that line I've just created. So the bus line, is it now number 5? Yeah, that one. Let me adjust this to, we've got 19 buses. All right, I'm bringing it down to 6 buses on that whole line altogether. We don't need 19 buses on that route. Granted, it's quite a far route to go, but we're not going to have that many passengers going to and from this area. So it's not needed. It's literally not needed. Right then, it's looking good then. So I think next episode we'll probably look at setting up a cargo route to get rid of our exports in the city. Where I'm going to place it, I'm not too sure. This might be a good little area for the train route to get the cargo export area in, because there's not that much heavy traffic coming off. I'm not too sure how we're going to apply the actual connection for it, but that's something that we can set up next episode anyway. It's all looking pretty good. Our Evergreen District and Bedford District are now handling everything pretty well. We got farming now set up. So, oh, sewage. Oh, we need some sewage stuff, apparently. So, yeah, let's get another sewage plant on the go. Sewage pipe, should I say. That in there. Which, once that's up and running, yep. And we need a new water pump too. So I think as well next episode we'll probably look towards setting up better utilities, because we've got the funds to do it and take care of everything. So it's just about getting it all set up and running. But I'm liking this new area. This new area is pretty damn cool if you ask me. So I think I'm going to end it for here then, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode then. We've made some pretty sweet progress. A brand new area to the city is now up and running, which is looking pretty swiggity swag. So next episode then I'll look towards setting up a cargo distribution area for our exports in the city. We're going to have to look at this traffic situation too. It's not looking too good. Maybe try and apply a lane direction and get some change up. I'll play around with it, see what I can come up with. Maybe even change this whole connection in general. But then again, it seems to handle the traffic well at the moment. but it could be a future issue. We'll see. But I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.